Typically speaking, when someone thinks about Google, the first thing that pops to mind is not phenomenal customer support. I know for a fact that most of us have had trouble with Google products in the past, and we don't know where to find support. There's not a number you can call to get support from Google or from any of the big online services for that matter. But you can get good support from Google. You can get the answers you need from Google. You just have to know where to look. Where's that? I will show you today on dottotech. Steve Dotto here. How the heck you doing this fine day? At dottotech, we make technology easy so you can do more. Now, one of the most common things that I see in my inbox and in my comments on YouTube are questions about Google. I've lost my password. How do I get it back? How do I do this in Google? How do I do that? And where I can, I answer the questions, but to be honest, it's too much for me. It's way too much for me, and it's too much for you as well. But it shouldn't be too much for Google, should it? No, it shouldn't. Yet, try and find support from a company like Google, and it can be a major challenge. I have found 3 areas where you can get some pretty decent support from Google, including one excellent area. This is my number 1 choice for getting support on Google. Let me show you how to get support from Google today. It starts with this. They've got, and by the way, I will have links to all of these in the description below or in the blog post. So, how do you get support from Google? Google has a help page. It's called Google Help. I'll have a link, and if you need to know how to do anything, you can, on any of their tools, you can click here, and you can say, if I need to know in Google Chrome how to enable cookies. Documents, support documents on almost every topic in the Google Help area. You have to know what you're looking for and search for it. This isn't necessarily great for troubleshooting problems, but this is great for finding out how to do things that you can't figure out how to do. The Google Help Forum. If you are using G Suite, Google's paid service, there is additional level of support available if you're an administrator. Only apparently if you're an administrator, they have this Google Help section that allows you phone, email, or chat support if you're an administrator, which does most of us absolutely zero good. What does us all good is my favorite Google, oh, Farley's getting excited, is my favorite Google support area, and that is the Google product forums. I share this more often than any other help asset in Google because not only will they tell you how to do things, but also the problems that Farley Help Forum. The Google product forums I share more often than anything else because not only do you get support here on technical issues, how do I do this, but also the problems that you're into. I'm having this conflict, things that might be coming up due to new versions of operating systems coming out. That will be discussed in the product forums because it's dealing with current issues. And scroll through this and you'll find you really get down into the weeds here with Google in this. You need help in Chromecast? It's right here. You need help on something called Tilt Brush? I don't even know what Tilt Brush is, but Google makes it. It's available here. You want to go into get support on Google Calendar? You're having trouble syncing your calendar? Let's go there. Now, I'm going to this one because I want to show you something. Some of these forums, Google moves around occasionally. They aren't always left in the exact same place. So here, they've started a new Google Calendar help community, which we find here. So now, actually, they've actually started an entire other venture supporting Google Calendar, which is fantastic. But here we go in and we find the support that we look for there. So within any of these Google community forums areas, you can post your question. Other users are looking for the same issue if they're having the same problem and they're searching on that. And there are support people who are going through constantly answering the questions and then rating the questions. So it's an evolving and ever-changing database of support, answers to questions, and fixes for problems. This is the place you go if you're having issues with Google. That's it. A short, concise video today. As I mentioned, links are below for all of these community support locations. If you haven't yet subscribed to dottotech, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you hear when we upload new videos. Now, if you have any questions, well, go to the Google Help Forum. Until next time, I'm Steve Dotto. Have fun storming the castle.